Have you guys ever considered traveling throughout Europe? Beautiful landscapes, a long history, and a wide range of civilizations may all be found in this continent. For vacations and job prospects, I'm actually considering traveling to several of those nations. Furthermore, Europe is home to several nations that provide excellent employment prospects and a good standard of living for those seeking a new job or a change of scenery. Guys, don't forget about the food either. Europe is a cuisine lover's dream with its Italian spaghetti, Spanish tapas, and the world-famous German beer gardens. Well, folks, what do you say? Are you prepared to go throughout Europe? Let's begin today's new video. Most people assume that long-term travel and living abroad will be expensive, and it's true that if you choose pricey destinations, your hard-earned money could not go very far. But if you stay away from well-known, exorbitant locations like Italy or Australia and stick to some of the most affordable nations to live and work in, you might be amazed at how well you can survive on a moderate salary. When you could travel the world, experience new cultures, and make a good living, why would you spend your days toiling away in a downtown office? One of the main reasons why so many individuals choose to relocate and work abroad is a low cost of living. Even if incomes are sometimes smaller, your expenses ought to be as well. 10. Portugal, a country in Western Europe, is among the least expensive places to live in all of Europe. According to most expats, two individuals in Portugal require at least $1,000 to $1,500 per month. Although Porto, Braga, and Castelo Branco are more affordable than Lisbon, which is the country's capital, Lisbon has the greatest number of foreign residents in Portugal. Comparatively speaking, it is still seen as affordable compared to other Western European nations, despite its rising popularity and consequent rise in prices. Germany, France, Switzerland, etc. 9. Turkey. The cheapest nation to live in Europe is Turkey, which tops the list. Everything is quite reasonable, including the cost of meals, public transportation, and lodging. In Turkey, you can travel by trams, ferries, buses, or minibuses. Meals are also reasonably priced. It is comparable to cooking at home, for instance, eating out. In Turkey, you typically require at least $600 a month for two adults. 8. Romania. Living in Romania is among the most affordable options available in Europe, and Bucharest, the nation's capital, is also reasonably priced when compared to many other major cities. Typically, a single person spends $700 in Romania for a single month. 7. Poland is regarded as having some of the most affordable living costs in Europe when compared to its neighbors. Moreover, it is among the most economically advanced nations in Eastern Europe. Poland offers comparable levels of living in addition to being reasonably priced. The second largest city in Poland, Krakow, has a one-bedroom apartment rent range of $315 to $500. Yet, things will be less expensive if you choose to reside in Olsztyn, for instance, a city in northern Poland. It is the ideal location for anyone who loves both the outdoors and a busy nightlife. Warsaw, Poland's capital city, is typically 10% more expensive than Krakow, yet it is still within reach for most people. 6. Hungary. Around 180,000 foreigners have made Hungary their long-term residence. They now number over 180,000. The low cost of living in Hungary and the high standard of living are the causes. Hungary's ranking as one of the most affordable nations in Europe is hardly a surprise. The cost of living will obviously be greater in Budapest, the capital, typically by 10% to 30%. Budapest, however, is one European capital where rent is rarely more than $600. This cannot be said of other European capitals. A rather large apartment's monthly rent is $396, while smaller units' rent ranges from $150 to $250. All citizens receive free healthcare. All foreign nationals living abroad are also provided with first aid services and emergency medical care. 5. Slovakia is becoming a more popular destination for expats from around the world. Slovakia is one of the least expensive places to live in Europe thanks to its rich and diversified cultural heritage, low living standards, and a host of other factors. Bratislava's prices can be higher, while the countryside is generally less expensive. 4. Czechia. The richest Slavic-speaking nation is the Czech Republic, which is ranked second. Moreover, it is among the least expensive places to live in Europe. Depending on where you are moving, monthly living expenses can range from $350 to $750. When you relocate to a smaller city or town from the capital, prices typically decrease. No matter where in the country you are, meals and public transportation are both reasonably priced. Due to Prague and other Czech towns' abundance of English-speaking occupations, the quality of living is great and the work market is very beneficial for foreigners. 3. Montenegro. One of the most affordable places to live in Europe is Montenegro, which is a country in Southeast Europe. Despite Montenegro seeing record-breaking tourists over the past few years, prices are still very low. 2. Latvia. One of the most affordable places to live in Europe is Latvia, which is situated on the Baltic Sea. Given the lack of employment in the language and computer industries, expatriates migrating to Latvia typically have no trouble finding employment. Since foreigners frequently hold these professions, having knowledge of extra languages, especially English, will be quite helpful. Since taxes are inexpensive, Latvia is a popular place for expats to settle down. A temporary, short-term, or permanent residence permit is both possible. 1. Peru. Peru might be the ideal nation for you if you're looking for a once-in-a-lifetime experience on a tight budget. Plus, it's one of the least expensive places to live and work. Your dollar will go a lot further here than it would in other South American nations, since it is one of the most expensive nations in the world. For any visitor, hiking the Inca Trail and seeing Machu Picchu are absolute musts, but there are also a ton of other lesser-known treasures to see. You'll have plenty of time to tour the Inca Empire, from the Amazon rainforest to the sand dunes in Ica, if you live and work in Peru. Conclusion. In conclusion, Europe is undoubtedly a unique travel destination. Europe has lots to offer everyone, from its breathtaking scenery, extensive history, and different cultures to its fantastic employment possibilities and delectable cuisine. Europe's nations are ready for exploration, whether you intend to live there, travel there, or work there. So let's get ready to embark on our European journey today by packing our suitcases. For more travel-related material, remember to click the subscribe button.